everybody. Making another little video. I didn't think I'd be doing one of these today because I'm going away tomorrow. I've got lots to do, but just couldn't help it when I just looked at this footage because it came up in my inbox. Started to look at it. I know that it's going to be a bit hard for some people to realise that these are computer programs, and for a lot of people something not quite right there on his shoulder as well. And look at the line that goes round him. He has a line that goes round him because he's superimposed in. And also what happens is that as he's moving over this pillar moves a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's just a little bit. The pillar behind shouldn't be moving. But last year I did a massive look at the Watts case where this is the kind of thing I was finding. But it was so hard because the woman had been killed and the husband had killed her. There was this whole thing. I mean, look at that. Did you see that there going on there? Let's go back to here a second. Watch here, look. It's all a bit weird. Anyway, and I saw so many things wrong. I just wasn't expecting to look at any piece of footage. I mean, any piece of them, to see these things which are not right. If he, look at that, there's the pink of his nose on the pillar. His pink has come out of the side, out of his nose. I know it may be a little bit hard for you to see, but you'll see where someone has been in and airbrushed it, giving him a bit of colour, whatever it is. I mean, look at that. Look at that. How can somebody in front of that pillar who is live be doing this? Look at it. Do you see it? I've sped it up a little bit. I've slowed it down and then I've sped it up a little bit, and I'm just really hoping that people watching this video see it and get it. And it is hard to accept, but once you see it, you can never go back and pretend that you didn't. And, you know, people say to me, oh, it's a load of rubbish and you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm telling you, there's loads of us. There's Russian vids. There's, oh, her name's just gone. Something Hannah. Sorry, I've her name. The part of her name's just gone. There's Sparky Lee, and there's PK's doing stuff as well. And there's someone else. I can't think who it is right now. I'm very tired. I went to bed very late last night making the last one of these. Just looking at it. Look at it. Then we get to Trump. Or the arms next. Trump is not standing by him. He's standing behind him. I just wanted to add, I've just stopped and put this bit in. What it is hopefully you realise the media are in on this, but YouTube are promoting this. YouTube have all these bots and all these programs which they've set up for us. Yet they can't see what's going on in the footage of the people around them that are supposed to be controlling them. It's all just a load of rubbish. They're all in it together. Just wanted to say that. They're all in it together while we're being bombarded with regulation after regulation. You go to your admin panel and there's something else they've added. Oh, we've added this, we've taken this away. There's laws, all these laws, and they're getting away with it. You can see this person isn't here. Look at him. Look at them. Hoping that people from looking at this part of the video will see it when it's playing. Now I've slowed it down. Look at that. Look at his arm. Look at his arm in there. Let's play that again. Up here we're looking. Look at that line that goes all the way around him. And then when his arm comes across here, it's all weird. Here, look, it's all weird. That's me moving it backwards and forwards. Did you see that? He attached himself to Donald Trump then. Not that bit. There, look. Did you see? Did you see? Right, let's stop it. Ta-da! It stopped where I want it to, because this is what happens, right? It's so hard to explain it to you. I'm going to go into the video now. I just stopped it. I was going to be looking at another part of it, but there you go. Now you can see the pillar through his jacket. There it is, the pillar lines. There they are. There they are. Now, he's lost some of his, look at that. He's lost some of his jacket. Look at that. Look at that. Please look at it. Because it's definitely going on for us. It definitely made, look at it. He's not there. You can see this through him. The vice president is not there, and neither is him, and neither is the nurse. They've put this together for you and me to make it look like we're in a pandemic, but we're not. These are the disgusting things they do to you. Let's carry on. So anyway, what I wanted to do was show you. Let's go back here. I wanted to show you. Where is it? So you can't see the pillar through him. And just there, you can. Look at that. I can't stop it now on that bit. Stop it, because I've just missed it. Oh, I see why, because it's playing. The video's playing in the background, so it was moving it on for me. Right. Look at that. You can now see behind him, through him. Hopefully now you can see what I'm trying to tell you, that part of him comes onto the pillar. Look, do you see it all moving? Comes out of the grey seat, because they're not expecting anybody to slow the footage down. Just expecting you to watch it and then do what they want you to do. There, it's just there. Yeah, look at that. And there you go. There you go. There you go. What the hell is that? Now this person is attached to Donald Trump's suit. It's just absolutely, it's disgusting. I want to say the word, but I don't swear online very often. So there you are. Look at that. What more proof do you need? What more proof do you need? It's fake. Please, everybody, turn this thing off. All it's doing is subliminally giving you messages. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Disgusting. Anyway, there you go. Back to this bit now. Trump is standing behind him. In fact, in the main video, you'll see that Trump walks forward. Nobody's noticing these things at full speed. The colour of his suit. Oh, we're getting on to the next bit now. There you go. Did you see that? Hang on. There's another picture of his suit being here, but not up here. All you've got to do is get the footage and slow it down. Look at this. It's got stagger, stagger, stagger. Well, whatever. There is the rim round him to show you that he's been superimposed in, and he's still got the staggered, like his jacket has disappeared. Look, where's his arm? Where's his arm? And it carries on, and it carries on, and it carries on. Just look at the state of this video. It is a very, very poor video. They should be utterly ashamed of themselves. But in a sense, I have to thank them, because if they didn't make all these mistakes, it'd be hard to show you, wouldn't it? And it's the mistakes I keep seeing, and once you see it, you cannot take it back. You saw it. You saw there's something wrong with the footage. I've been going for 9 minutes yet, and I've still got half the video to go. Yeah. Look at that. The top of his shoulder wasn't there just then, so you can see the pillar. Now we're moving on to Trump. Go. There. Look at the bottom of his hair. Right. The only reason it's this is because he is superimposed on there. Colour of his hair is the wrong colour at the bottom. He's got grey hair at the bottom. And, you know, when they're moving around, the background always moves a tiny bit, and it can't. It's a totally separate thing. There you go, look at that. Now, the blue line is now from this partition, whatever it is now going through Trump's head. There it is, right to there. See what I mean? Hopefully you do. Let's just keep playing because this video's taking a bit of time. There you go. Right through his head. Whoops, the camera just moved then. I touched the screen and I did it one more time, I think, as well. So, yeah, anyway, but there you go. There you go. He's not there either. And, yeah, I find it really strange. They got this nurse out to say, I'm putting a mask on because it's safer for you. I'm being safe to you. And you've got Trump laughing. And you think, he's standing behind them. He either supports them or he doesn't have them in the White House to talk. So they're in the White House and he's laughing. Don't be so silly, he's going. You'll see it in the full version afterwards. You'll see it. And I've played it at a slower speed because obviously I want you to see the mistakes again. There he goes. He starts to laugh. And like, what's the mask? We're not wearing masks. But he's still promoting it by having them on a platform in the White House. There you go. He thinks it's funny. But, you know, he's supposed to be the president. You know, he can have an opinion. Can't he? Or you mean to say he's just like us? We're not allowed to say anything. He's not allowed to say anything. What a strange, bizarre place to be in. We've got no proper communication going on. I mean, look at all that. Look at all that going on. He's supposed to be real. Look at that. How can he do that? Look at that. Oh, yeah, and also, let's just go back to here. You'll see where they've coloured him in round his throat. So no marks there, right? And then when it comes over here, you see it. There it is. It's in there. They've coloured him in. They've coloured him in. Here, we're just going through this bit. Look at that. What's this? What's this? Just look at that. What's this? Notice what they do is they draw sort of a line in. They draw a line in it that you're not going to see. There you go. Did you see his ear? He can't do this if he's real. Let's go back and play that. Just watch his ear. You'll see it twice. There you go. You know, when you're real, things just don't happen. Look at this. What's happened to his head there? Shadows are wrong as well on the wall. Do you see the line round him? There you go. There's the line that they've drawn in. Look, just here. See it? Now his face over here was coming outside the line. They always look like they've got makeup on. Do you see? Can you see what's wrong with this footage? Look at that. I don't know what that is. You've got the line going around his face there. And this isn't right. Look at it. This is someone else's eye. That's what I reckon. I mean, is that a woman on the left? You just can't tell who anybody is anymore. Oh, this nurse. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Look at that. What is that? A Union Jack on his cheek. Part of his head's missing. Look. Look. Part of his head's missing. Look at this. What is this? Look. He is not a real person either. Look at that. You're supposed to come on and believe that he's real. So the whole video has been made for us. And he has the same problems going on with the background moving around behind him when it shouldn't do at all. He's nothing to do with the background. Nothing. He could be 10 feet, 20 feet away from the background. Yet the background moves a bit. Just a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's just a little bit. It still moves. I've shown you earlier on. There you go. It's moving up here. It should not move. See, he's got a line round him. So they've drawn a black line on the top of his head. Anyway, my point of making these videos is to show you that we're run. Oh, look, it's got a Spock effect on him there. My point of making these videos is to just show you that there's something wrong with this footage, right? And this is the footage they're pushing. Please wake up, everybody. I'm going to play the actual sequence in full, but I'm going to slow it down, okay? So that you can hopefully see it going on. But now you've had a good idea of where to look, you'll see it in the original one. But it is slowed down, but you can hear everything that's said.
To clarify several times, and I understand why the American public has been confused over time. As Dr. Redfield mentioned, initially we said, based on CDC, World Health Organization, and most other major public health organizations, that the public needed to know, shown to be effective in preventing you, if you wear a mask, from catching coronavirus. Another important thing to remember is the context of those statements was a run on medical masks, on N95 masks, and our healthcare workers were at risk. What's changed? What's changed is we found out that unlike past viruses that are spread through the respiratory route, a significant proportion of coronavirus cases can be traced back to asymptomatic spread. So, the task force deliberated this. We've always told you that we will look at the facts and we will give people recommendations based on the best available evidence at the time. And once we saw that asymptomatic spread, we said, wow, masks still aren't effective. And from our point of view, preventing you from catching coronavirus in a significant way. But we've always told people that they should wear masks if they know they have symptoms to prevent them from spreading to other people. Well, now that we know about 25 to 50% of people are spreading asymptomatically, we suggested people wear cloth facial coverings to prevent asymptomatic spread. You wear your mask to protect me. I wear my mask, and Dr. Redfield mentioned it. I've got my mask. Believe I have mine on me, Bob. I carry mine around with me too. I wear my mask to protect you. We're 6 feet away, which is why I'm not wearing my mask to protect you now. And we also all have been tested. So that's why I'm not wearing mine now. But I'm right next to you. Well, I'll put mine on if you want me to, sir. But again, important to know that if you're going to wear a mask, it's not a substitute for social distancing. Still, social distancing is the number one thing you can do. Number two It's important to know that you should practice good hand hygiene and not touch your face because you still could touch a surface and bring disease to your face. And number 3 is the most important. Well, it's just as important. Please save the medical mask, the N95 for the healthcare workers because the cloth facial coverings are effective as far as we know right now, based on the best available evidence of preventing you from spreading disease to other people. So no inconsistency there. It's just the recommendation changed because the information changed, and that's what you want from your public health leaders.
No argument made that you knew about asymptomatic transmission at the time that you said that, and that you were essentially misleading the public.
The honest answer to you is no, we did not. That was the recommendation of the World Health Organization and the CDC. And we gave you the best information we could at the time. So I actually a little bit resent that implication because I work hard to try to protect the American people, and we're always going to give the American people the best information we have available at the time. And we're humble enough to say, look, if we don't know, we're gonna change. We're gonna change those recommendations. Otherwise,